Matthew Highton, it was great to see you today, being a comedian. How did it go?
It was interesting. I enjoyed it. It was a tough start tonight, I think, because we had a lot of latecomers, you guys.
We were late.
But it was generally lovely, waiting for that bus to go. Absolutely, I love it. I love it, like, because it is quite an interactive audience, so I generally loved it. It's just, it took me a good 10-15 minutes to get everyone in and settled, so
yes.
After that, dream gig though, really.
You have a particularly good way of dealing with latecomers. I was impressed with that.
Yeah, I won't ruin it, but I have new ones every day to get them in, and I just keep doing it. It's a nice way to
now your show is based on a lot of fantasy, amazing fantasy stuff. Where do all your ideas come from?
Well, I'd like to say fact, but generally a lot of it is based in real life. Like, a lot of the settings, a lot of the scenarios are real, and then I just sort of pull it into the extreme. Like, there's a lot of references in from films and literature in there, and I sort of use those, and then the rest is just a case of insomnia and overactive imagination, I think.
So where do you get your best ideas?
When or where?
Where, or both?
When is usually, this is really weird. I go to a sauna at Business First, really randomly, because I just basically cook myself until I'm delirious. And it's so weird in there. It's brilliant, and I'll run out and I'll get my pad and I'll be like that, but it depends. But quite often, like, there's bits in there now, I read a lot and I watch a lot of films, so quite often you can tell what I'm reading or what I'm watching by what references go in there. So there's a new bit in there about Lionel Blair, which is because I'm reading Moby Dick at the moment. That comes from that, so yeah.
And did you realise it's the Fringe's 5th birthday this year? So have you got a birthday message for the Fringe?
I didn't realise that, because I did last year as well, and it's bigger this year, isn't it? It's definitely.
I don't know, it might be. I'm not sure.
Well, I did it late last year, and like I did it midweek, but like I went down to the like Fringe Central earlier today, and when I did it last year, it was like quite quiet, a bit of a ghost town. I got there, and there was just a woman flying and band. I was like, oh wow, this is better start working then. But yeah, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
And have you got a birthday message for the Fringe?
Yes. Happy birthday, Fringe. I hope you have had lots of cake.
Jelly and ice cream.
Yep, and yeah, don't get drunk because you're 5. Or do, and you've got negligent parents. Negligent, not really a word, but it'll work.
Matthew Highton, thank you very much indeed.
No, thank you for coming, and more people come watch me. Thank you, yeah, lovely.